Hello and welcome to Derelicte Bus conversion video number 7. Going to try to keep this one short, but the majority of the work that I did this weekend was on the inside. I've got the hardwood floors down fully, and I sanded and polyurethaned the surface. Now, what I've been doing while that's been drying for the majority of the day, since I did the second coat this morning, is I've been putting on the deck on top of the roof rack, which I talked about in the last video. You can see here, I've got the boards in place. The ones in the center are not yet screwed down, so I will not be stepping on those, but the ones in the back and over here are all screwed down and very, very capable of supporting weight. The ones in the center are designed so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put in a hook here, and I'll be able to just reach down and actually lift up the section and slide it off so that my skylight underneath will be accessible. So I can decide I want a skylight, or I can decide I don't want a skylight, depending on how the mood fits me. Okay, so I figured I could go over some of the just really, really quick finer points on putting down wood flooring. I didn't know anything about this, learned a lot from YouTube. So without further ado, actually, hold on. With further ado, you can see back there that nice shiny floor is my polyurethane floor. I'm just letting it dry it's got another 12 hours, and then it'll be good for light use. Okay, so here are some sample floorboards. I've got a lot of little pieces of scrap, so these are eventually going to be my kitchen countertop and any flat surface on the bus. So you can see right here, there's a little bit of a gap. That's not a problem, and typically when you hammer the interlocking pieces together, it's got a groove right there. It fits into that. So anyway, when you hammer them in, there are a couple things you need to bear in mind. You need to be 3 inches away from any seam. So that's more than 3 inches, so we're good. More than 3 inches to the next seam over here, that's good. You also want to avoid H joints, because this makes this board bear a lot more weight, which is not good for the structural integrity of the floor long term. So part of the process for getting the floor ready was sanding it. I had to sand it with a 40, an 80, and then a 120 grit, sandpaper, front and the back, and then I went over it with, this is 2 coats of polyurethane. I might do a 3rd coat, still have to decide. I still have yet to finish the center portion, which I'm currently standing on, and that's because I've got all this stuff here that I can't afford to let get wet. Funny enough, it's in what will be the bathroom, and then I'll do the center portion once I can move everything off and also keep the floor protected. That's it for today. Thanks for stopping by. Like and subscribe. Comments below. Thanks.